It's 7 o'clock on the dot. All right, I think we're live. I believe we are. Yes, we are live. Hey, Dan. All right. So, welcome to DadBot RC. This will be the first live build we've ever done on this channel. And as my special guest today, I brought my daughter Peyton, who has been begging me to put a truck kit together. She definitely wants to put a truck kit together. And just so happened, this WPL C-24-KM all-metal kit showed up at my door about a week ago. So Peyton gets to put it together.
Oh.
You get to help me put it together. Is that good enough? Okay. All right, so yeah, we're just going to put this tiny truck together. We're going to hang out. We're going to chat it up. Send me some comments. I'll read through them as much as I can. I've got my computer set up off to the side, so hopefully I can see them through the stream. But we're going to bust into this kit. This KM kit did actually come with the electronics pack, I guess they call it, the electronics pack, that has the speaker and the engine noises and the advanced ESC and all the cool stuff in it. So we're going to put that in as well. I'm hoping that we get to build the entire thing tonight. We shall see. A nice letter from WPL saying, "Thank you for supporting the official store." If you're looking for WPL trucks, always go to the official store. Their shipping timelines are a little long, but they always have the official product instead of knockoffs. So. And blue, what do you think?
Dark blue.
It's dark blue. I normally would paint
Correction.
these. Oh, don't correct me like that. We're on a live stream. Don't correct me. I normally would paint these things, but I think we're just going to put it together as is. Can you get that red truck down? Yeah, let's grab it. Carefully. Be very careful. The truck is super important. Here, just do that.
I will grab this first,
Okay.
so I can grab this.
Yeah, so if you guys haven't seen a C-24, this is the C-24 chassis. Now, this is not the metal kit. This is one that I painted up. I wrote Toyota on the back of it. And, you know, this is actually the first hard body I ever weathered. But this is what the C-24 is going to look like. Only this would be the metal kit. And it has they gave us the camper shell cover, which is pretty cool. I have not done one with a camper shell cover before. And this is, again, the metal kit. This one in my hand is just the plastic kit. So this ought to be more capable off-road. Yeah, I haven't owned a blue one. That's the first C-24 I've ever owned, Dan. And I painted it. It came, I believe it was white before I painted it. All right, we're going to get all this junk out of here. Ooh, yes. The nice kit tires.
What are these?
Those are parts, child. Actually, these are parts that we are not going to use.
Okay.
So, whenever you buy one of these KM kits from WPL, they give you a big bag of metal components, but they don't take out the plastic ones. So you wind up with this bag of extra plastic components.
They have this big.
That's one of the frame rails.
I will put it right here.
We're also going to use this motor, which does not have a wire. Not the solder. What's that? We're not going to... No, we are going to use this. No, we're not going to use this. No, we are going to use this. We're not going to use this. We're not going to use those either. Use about half of the kit.
These are heavy.
Yeah, and the KM kit does come with the metal wheel weights.
Oh, stickers.
She's most impressed by the sticker sheet.
It's pretty.
That seems like a Peyton thing to do. All right, what else is in here? Bag of screws, which I think we get too many in this, and windows. Broken windows. Are they already broken? Ah, they're pre-broken. That ain't cool, WPL. You sent me broken windows. Dang it. That's okay.
I wanted to break them.
You're not going to break them. Why would you break them? So for now, we're going to go ahead and set the body kit aside because we don't need it. Now you start reading these instructions.
Why me?
You know why you.
You're the one that does all this.
You're going to be doing all this. You're here to build it. I'm just watching.
What?
I'm making you do all the heavy lifting here, child. I'll put all the body components away for now.
Oh. I don't know where to
Man, we're not going to do this either. It's a whole bunch of redundant stuff. I can build like 2 trucks out of every one of these. All right, so these are the lovely instructions that you get for a WPL kit.
They're hard.
It is. It's a one-sheeter is the problem. So it's everything on one sheet. That side's in the wrong language. So I want you to start with frame rails. It wants you to put the body together first, which is totally backwards from what I would, every other kit in the world I've ever built. You don't put the body together first. What's that about? Let's get all this stuff out. There's drive shafts, brass gears. These are CV retainers, diff covers, the lovely metal axles.
I wanted to touch it for no reason.
Metal axles. Let's build the axles first. What do you guys say? You want to build some axles? Let's build axles. Building axles is a good time. Plus, if we get this bag out of the way. You want to build some axles?
Sure.
You don't have a choice. You're going to build some axles.
Yeah. Mostly in life, I don't have a choice.
Here, you're gonna hold on to this. This is what we're building right here.
This?
Yeah. So the axles. If we're talking about how to build the axle assembly steps are right here. Okay. Get to building.
What?
I'm not gonna do that to you. I'm gonna help. I'm not gonna just dump it all off on you, child. It's okay. Don't be scared.
There's 8 screws in it.
There's a bunch of screws in it. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff. Ugh. So, what we're going to want to do, I'm going to take this apart and then show you how to do the first one, and you're going to do the second one.
Okay.
Okay. So there's 4 screws in the back that hold this thing together.
Don't be surprised because I usually forget a lot of things.
I'll remind
Easy.
you. It'll be okay. Don't be scared.
I'm not. Just saying.
Don't be scared. Don't be scared, child. So what all did you do today?
What?
What all did you do today? How was your day?
Oh, good.
I like how you don't even know how to answer that question. What do you mean?
I thought you were talking about school.
I did the same thing I did every day. I slept and I ate.
No.
That's what you do.
No. I played.
And sleep and eat.
Mostly.
And sleep and eat some more.
Mostly.
Yeah, mostly. Mm-hmm. All right, so these axles are a 3-piece design. They actually come apart at the housing, and then the bell actually retains it, and then you put the cover on as well. So, all right, we're going to need the axle itself. Open up these gears, would you?
These ones?
No, Dan, the bags are actually not labeled at all. Don't get your hopes up for knowing what parts are in these things. The bags have 0 labeling. The instructions are so small you can't read them. Just sit here. The instructions are so small that you cannot read them. If WPL can improve on one thing, it would be to give you either really nice printed instructions in the kit or a place online to go to get better instructions than what they have. It's not great. We will need that. We don't need it yet.
Okay.
The first time I built one of these, I actually took it apart 4 times before I realized how it went together. It's not for the faint of heart. And actually, when I did the B14 review, I built a B14 metal kit. I did mention in there that if you haven't done this before, if you're not a big time kit builder, and you can't kind of figure it out from the context, it's not a friendly thing to start with, for sure.
I yawned.
Did you yawn?
Yes.
You're not allowed to yawn. You can't be tired on this channel.
My brain is cooling off.
Your brain is farting.
Yes.
Okay, so the way this works is this piece of metal goes in here.
Okay.
Okay. Now, it has a little spot for this gear to go on, and you have to make sure you line it up in the right place. So, that's right there. Then we're going to need one of these itty-bitty retention screws, which hopefully I can find. It's not in there.
What does it look like?
It looks like this. They're right here. We finds it.
That sounds like Kylo when he used to.
Ah, no. Don't roll off the table. You stay right there. You stay. No rolling away. So there's itty bitty, tiny things here. And I'm going to grab my handy dandy Loctite because we are going to go through some Loctite. Being that this is a metal kit, absolutely going to be a Loctite zone. You're going to need this little bit. So tell me which axle I'm putting together. This one or that one?
How am I supposed to know?
You got to look and read and figure it out, baby. That's not one of them.
I'm just saying,
Is not an axle.
Is it this one?
It is that one, in fact. And why is it that one? Oh, don't tell me that. At least make me think you tried.
Okay. Because you put the little rod in there.
Because I put the little rod in there. Well, that's
I tried.
That's not super descriptive, babe.
Because you put it in the way that you're telling me.
All right, that makes sense. All right, so there are some bearings in here. You see this bearing, this little one?
Mm-hmm.
I need you to find me 3 more like that.
1, 2, 3.
One at a time, please.
Oh. I did it before you said that.
It's okay. Get in there. All right, one more.
Your hands are dyed black.
Dyed black. Oh,
Right there.
yeah. I know. It's from Greece. I was working on the Project Frankendrift earlier, which if you guys, you haven't seen it on YouTube yet, there's going to be a new series called Bargain Builds, where we take RC junk and give it some spunk. That's the worst tagline ever, but it's what I'm going with.
It rhymes at least.
It does. Actually, I think I'm going with funk because spunk is weird.
I don't even know what spunk is used for.
Yeah, I'm not going to use spunk, but anyway. Oh, that's pretty.
Can I see?
Actually, it's wrong, though.
Really?
Yeah, so this one side sticks out further than the other. I don't like that. Let's back this little set screw out. We're going to back the set screw out, and we're going to push it on over. Come on, you. There you go. Even yourself out. That's better.
I'm stretching
Stretching?
in the chaff.
Man, that spins nice. Gotta love a good ball bearing.
When you always wake me up in the morning, you say to hurry up, and I'm just stretching in bed.
Yeah, I'll stop stretching. Get to going.
How am I supposed to go if I'm not stretched?
Really?
Huh?
Really?
Yes.
All right. We're gonna need these. These. So for the rear axle, it actually includes these. If I can pick the right one out. Come on, you. These straight metal built-on hexes, which is kind of cool, that go on either end. The first time I built one of these, I forgot to put them on. And I wound up having to take it apart, like, again, 4 times before I realized that I needed to put those on before anything else. Are you paying attention? Because you're going to do the next one.
Oh,
No? No attention is being paid?
not really.
That's cool.
And this is why I needed your help.
I thought you said you wanted to build the truck kit.
Well, with your help.
So you wanted to watch me build a truck kit.
Yeah, before I built one. You didn't really have that.
You know, I
Watch videos.
built you your own Red Cat.
I know.
And do you know how often you use it?
Not that often.
Never.
It's
Ever.
right here.
It
Look,
is.
I'm touching it right now.
It's the first time you touched that truck in like weeks.
It's dirty.
Real.
Maybe if you charge it, I'll use it.
Are you excited for Easter?
Yeah. And Bubba's birthday tomorrow.
It is her brother's birthday tomorrow. He will be how old?
3.
Yes. He's lived this long. I'm proud of him.
And I've lived 9 years.
Somehow, by some miracle.
With Bubba, some miracle.
Yeah. Okay, so now that we got the shaft in there, you put the top one. See, it kind of closes in. It closes those two things together.
Wow.
See how that spins inside of there? Like butter. Paula Dean says it's like butter.
Why is your voice like that?
I'm being Paula Dean. What do you want?
I don't even know what apology means.
Oh my goodness, child. Sad. Sad day.
I don't know. Half
let's
of these
see,
things
2,
that you
3,
do,
4.
I don't know what you're doing.
More than half.
Yeah. More than
Much more than half. Get out of there. Come on, you. Get out. Come on, bearings.
You might need a screwdriver or something.
I might. Or, I'll just do that. Get out of there. Alright, so what is this called? What is this gear called?
A mushroom.
It is. No.
It
No.
looks like a mushroom.
No, my child. It is not a mushroom gear. It's a pinion gear.
Oh wait, I could have just looked at
You can't read that. Nobody can read that.
bridge cover.
Bridge
read it.
cover? Is it? They're calling it a bridge cover?
Yeah.
So,
Bridge cover X2.
how many Chinese-made products have you purchased?
10,000.
No, not. Well, not you. Like you've never purchased 10,000 of them.
Oh. Then what were you saying?
The instructions, the translations are always super funny. Because English is hard. When you speak something like Mandarin, I think English is just a weird language to translate to. So it always translates to something funny.
Steering axle top shell.
There you go. Steering axle top shell. That's a little more accurate.
Steering cup.
Yeah, steering cups are going to be on the front. This axle don't steer.
Steering axle bottom shell.
Okay, so the point of this gear is it touches the ring gear inside of here. See, it turns it.
Oh.
That's how that works.
Yeah.
All right.
I already need a drink of water.
And yet another lesson that I learned if you ever build one of these kits, and it says nothing about this in the instructions, you get to wondering what these little pieces of paper are for, and then you realize after you put it all together that they're gaskets for the diffs. It never says anything about them. There's no reference to them at all, anywhere in the instructions. It's one of those things you just learn by messing up, I guess. Alright, so I'm going to put one of these on. Are you ready to drive it yet?
No.
You're not? You don't want to drive?
Because it's not done yet. Smart.
Ah! SMRT.
Did you know that money grows on trees?
Money does not grow on trees.
Then what is money made of?
Cotton. Like your jeans.
Don't tell them that. You're wearing sweatpants.
I'm not telling them that you're wearing sweatpants.
Oh,
I don't think they're interested in your choice of pants for this video.
You're the one wearing jeans.
Yes. But no, money's not made out of paper.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought it was made out of paper.
Now, if it was made out of paper, it wouldn't last very long. It'd rip up.
Doesn't money
Ha-ha. Ha-ha, you didn't know. Ha-ha.
But doesn't money rip?
It does rip if you try really hard.
I can rip it in 1 second.
You can spend it in 1 second. I've been around for that.
Yeah, I can. If I get $5 for my birthday, I'll get $6 worth of toys.
How does that happen? Explain that to me. Explain to me how you get more than the money you have.
Because
I want to know your secrets, little girl.
Because mommy lets me.
Oh, well, that's not a reason.
Well, basically, I go to the store
Uh-huh, yep.
and I pick out a thing that's more than my money.
On purpose.
And no.
And you cry.
No. It's not my secret. Anyways. And then you or mommy let me get it. And you say that
Mostly
you'll pay
mommy.
the rest.
Mostly mommy.
And then I never end up paying.
I'm gonna put a stop to that.
How? I have my own credit card now.
I control how much money's on that credit card, girl.
Oh, yeah, right.
It's not limitless.
I still have $20 on my card.
Yeah, well, I know how to take it back.
Because
Because you're not doing your job building this truck.
You didn't tell me to do anything yet.
You should have been done by now.
What?
This truck should have been all the way done by now.
How?
I don't know. It's fine. Okay, I'm just going to put this diff cover on. We're nearly done with this one, Pepe, so have you paid enough attention?
No.
That's the question. Probably not.
I have a mustache.
That's great. This is terrific. I'm so proud.
Thank you.
Just so...
I love my mustache and I
so
cannot
proud
cut it.
of your mustache.
I cannot cut my mustache because it is metal. Steel.
Wow. This is my daughter. This is what I put up with every day. Okay, so this differential is almost done. Almost done. They are tedious to put together. And again, there are no instructions. They give you this little picture to work off of. And it doesn't do much for you. That's for sure.
It almost poked me in the eyeball.
So for those of you watching on the stream right now, tell me what kind of WPLs you own. I'm really interested to know. I wouldn't mind owning all of them.
There's 3 current viewers.
There are 3 current viewers, and if any of them own WPLs, let me know what kind they are. I definitely want to own more WPLs. They're cool little trucks. People give them a lot of grief. But for the money, I mean, obviously this truck just showed up on my doorstep. They sent this one to me for free. But I have bought some, and they are, although not fun to put together, they are great little trucks to
Why
play
are these
with.
so small?
Please don't lose those.
I know.
It's going to be really important that we keep those.
I have an M on my hand.
For maybe?
No.
For what?
For may the toilet paper be with you.
Gross, child.
You let me on this.
I'm second guessing my choices right now. You want to tell everybody about your trip to the Paladuro Canyon this last weekend?
You tell them.
You tell them. I'm building.
No.
Somebody's got to work and somebody's got to talk. That's the arrangement.
You tell them.
I can't do both. What all did you do out there?
I spent a lot of money.
You did, actually. Yeah, so for those of you that haven't seen it on our YouTube channel, we took a trip out to Paladuro Canyon, which is the United States' second largest canyon. Oh man, that doesn't sound good at all. I don't like that. Ugh. Diff sounds horrible. Let's hope that wears in properly. I put grease in it. Anyway, so we took a trip out to the second largest canyon in the United States. It's actually where I got some running footage of Stage 2 on the Grape Ape. If you haven't seen that, it's a good video. Go check it out. And Peyton missed internet the whole time.
No, I didn't. I played the whole time.
You played a little bit. What did you play?
With Claire, beanbag toss. We met a Karen.
What is beanbag toss called, though? It's not beanbag toss.
Cornhole.
Cornhole.
We also met a few Karens.
Well, one.
2. Carmen.
Oh.
We met Carmen.
Carmen.
It's a
Careman.
male, it's a male Karen.
Well, a male Karen is a... I don't remember what a male Karen's called. A Chad. I think it's a Chad.
It's a Chapman.
Yeah. What?
I don't know.
Doesn't make any sense.
I don't know what I'm saying.
I know.
Charon.
A Charon?
Yeah. It's a
Okay,
Charon.
so I need you to pick out all these little bearings.
Oh, it got stuck.
Yeah. Pick out all the little bearings, please.
Okay.
Since I know you're not gonna
Talk.
you're not gonna build this. You're gonna make me build the whole thing.
There is one stuck. Wait.
Yeah, Dan. I really want a CX-24, man. I'll show you it. Oh, I have this little Element Enduro the Mini, the 24 scale Element Enduro. This is a really cool little truck, but they don't make like any aftermarket parts for this thing. Did you just drop one of those?
I got it. I see it.
They don't make any aftermarket parts for the Enduro. So I've been wanting to actually get a SCX-24. Okay, that's fine. SCX-24 and do a whole build series on customizations on those things. So.
I was trying to find the piece.
And as far as WPL goes, I mean, they're great trucks. They're a lot of fun to drive. Humongous pain to put together. And when it comes to the metal kits, you can't buy those pre-assembled, so you've got to kind of figure out putting them together on your own. What do you got? What are you doing? No, don't do that. That's not how that goes. Don't drop them, baby. Put them over here. There you go, all the small ones.
There's one more in here. Oh wait, did it fall out? Yeah.
But all in all, I mean, for the money, it's worth it to buy the WPL and then kind of suffer through putting it together.
Oh, and also we made s'mores at the canyon.
Yes, you did.
And they caught on fire.
You made too many s'mores.
Yeah, and we didn't even eat them.
Yeah, you just burnt all of my marshmallows.
Your marshmallows?
Yeah, I paid for them.
Who said they were your marshmallows, Al?
The receipt.
That makes sense.
Yeah, sure it does.
Can I build the axle?
You want to build the axle?
Sure.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Let's move these out of the way. These are going to be bushings for in a minute.
Okay. I'm going to read the instructions.
Well, how about I show you?
Okay.
Because the instructions are lacking. What's up, PJM Collectibles? And yeah, Dan, definitely go get one, man. Don't let it deter you that I said it has no instructions and it's difficult to put together. That doesn't mean it's not fun.
Just find some online.
Well, you can't find any online.
Research.
The internet is not everything, child.
It is to me.
There's not everything exists on the internet.
Mommy said that Google helps with school.
Yeah, Google is good. I use Google at work all the time.
Then
I don't think I could do my job without Google.
Then how can I not find things about units?
About what? They're not called units, child. They're called Inuits, and they are a Native American group of people.
I thought it was.
And that's what you're learning about in school. And please go back to school and learn more if you're going to call them units.
I don't go to school.
You do too.
I do school online.
You homeschool. It's still school. Okay, so what do I do now? What happens next?
Looks at the instructions. I don't know.
Hey, Airsoft for Life, I'm glad you found the Grape 8. That is a fun little build, huh? I'm looking forward to Stage 3 on that one, coming out pretty soon. There's a lot of styrene custom build for that, though. So it's lengthy to get Stage 3 done, for sure. And thank you, PJM Collectibles. We are definitely enjoying it. Peyton is staring at me funny.
I'm looking at the stream chat. I'm not staring at you funny.
You're staring at me funny. I'm taking it personally.
No, I'm staring at
Ah,
the
get
chat.
on there, little screw. Come on now.
It does not want to go on.
No, I think this screw is manufactured wrong.
What does that mean?
It means it was made wrong.
Oh. Not everybody's made the same.
True. This screw is so strange.
I'm definitely not made the same.
There's something different about you, that's for sure. No lie.
I'm more weird than other girls.
All right, so I'm going to put these on for you, and then you can build out the rest of it if you want.
Okay. I feel like Chewbacca outside.
What is Chewbacca?
Chewbacca?
Do you mean Chewbacca?
Chewbacca.
Chewbacca is not a thing. Are you aware? Yes, PJM Collectibles. We are. She's fully aware of the instructions. She has read the sheet, the one sheet they give you, and is far beyond lost right now. That's okay, because I've done this before, and I have learned those lessons. I can guide her in the ways of building the WPL.
Grill parts?
Yes.
Barbecuing the parts.
No. They're not barbecuing the parts. Oh my goodness, child. Airsoft for life? Yeah. My 3-year-old son is, at least with Peyton, I can understand what she's saying. I don't know why she's saying it half the time.
But Kylo...
Kids these days, man.
Kylo, for TikTok, he calls it tick.
Yeah.
Talk.
Yeah, he says bad words that he doesn't mean to say.
Yeah.
It's an accident. He's 3.
I say, don't say bad words, and then he says, bad words.
He says, I say bad words. Just bad words.
Not the F word or anything.
What are we talking? Oh, child. My goodness. I promised I raised her correctly. Don't blame me. Okay, so what do I do now? What's the next thing? What do I do now? Are you still lost?
No 3 screw.
What?
No 3 screw.
Number 3 screw? No?
It says no 3 screw.
That means number 3 screw.
It says no.
NO dot is an abbreviation for number.
How does that mean number?
It just does. Trust me. Trust me, child.
That wasn't a very good answer. It just does.
It just does. Trust me. Okay.
Why do I keep reaching for my...
I just determined that I'm going to build these axles for you because this is probably the most confusing part of the whole build, to be honest with you. Is
Really?
the axle building.
Are you sure?
Because the rest of it, at least you can make the pictures out. With the axles, you just don't get anything. So, but I have built them. Don't do what I'm doing. I've built them before.
I'm staring at you funny.
Please don't.
I've been staring at you for the past 5 minutes.
Why for are you so strange? Why for?
I don't know.
All right. Okay. All right. What now? What's next? You're not going to tell me.
Truck hopper.
That's not a thing. It is in the instructions. Okay, so they're calling the bed of the truck a truck hopper. You gotta love these translations. It's like half the fun. It's sure, absolutely, it is a thing.
Truck hole.
It's not the right thing. However,
Window
it's a thing.
glass.
Window glass is real.
Crossbeam.
Yes, PJM Collectibles. This is the KM, so C-24-KM kit.
There is 2 things called truck hopper.
For those of you that do not know, there's a large difference in the build quality of the KMs in WPL trucks versus their regular RTRs or the plastic kits. Even though there's a significant price difference in the KM, it is well worth the price difference to go with the metal kit versus the regular plastic kit. For sure. 100%.
I will be
All day long. Where are you going?
I have to go to the bathroom.
Oh my god, you're going to leave me alone?
Yes. For 2 minutes. You can live alone for 2 minutes.
She's leaving me.
That's what you say to me all the time.
Yeah, so Airsoft for Life, I would say that I believe the motor, so it depends. If you have the metal kit for your 6x6, I believe the motor is a 240 can, which is a pretty small can, but a standard size. And then for an ESC, you can run something even like the Hobbywing 1080 brushed ESC, which that would be my choice. The brushed ESC, that Hobbywing 1080 is really small. And if you could find a nice 240 motor, or you could probably go with another longer can, like a 250 in a lot of these. You may have to cut some mounts to modify it. But you can go get a decent 240 motor that's maybe hand wound instead of machine wound and give you a little more torque. and then run it alongside a 1080 Hobbywing ESC, I think that'd be a really good setup. I haven't taken the time to do that to mine yet because I just haven't needed to. I don't run them very hard. I have a little backyard course that's acceptable for these. Who be it?
I'm back.
Already?
Yeah.
Okay.
I decided I didn't have to go pee-pees anymore.
Wow.
But look what I have. I have an egg.
Why do you have an egg?
It's
It's probably best that you... Here, back up your chair, babe. You're...
Wait,
Back up, yeah. I just don't want you to... There you go.
there.
Get caught on the table. Yeah, so I want the C-24-KM, by the way, PJM Collectibles. I want them all. I must have all the little tiny trucks.
I have the sour egg.
Please don't open it on the table, okay?
I will. There's sour spray.
She's super excited for Easter this Sunday.
It's because I'm excited for free candy. The 2 holidays where you get free candy.
Yes, that's your favorite. Yeah, and Airsoft for Life, definitely let me know if you find a 240 can that works well. I'm sure there are a ton of them, actually, that would work well, and they've got to be relatively cheap. A 200 size motor is like super standard for a lot of things, so I bet there's a million of them out there.
By the way, when you go inside, Mommy's talking on the phone
Okay,
with Papa.
okay, that's fine.
Video call.
Video calls. We're on video. We're just not calling anybody.
I video call Grandma, Nana, and Claire all the time.
Yeah.
My 3 favorite.
Yeah, you almost left people out there. 2?
Huh?
You said 2 and then you changed.
No, I said 3 favorite people to call.
Yeah. All right, so the axles are almost built, Peyton.
Okay.
And then, I promise you, there's some stuff that you can figure out in here somewhere.
Oh no. There's warheads in here.
Yeah.
I don't like warheads. There's too sour.
So,
Oh, hard candy.
do you want to know what everybody's favorite candy is? Would you like them to tell you?
Mine is Kit Kats.
Yeah. If you want to tell Peyton what your favorite candy is, she'll give you her opinions. Yeah, so I figured that on the C-34. I will say on my B-14, I actually wound up pulling the electronics out 4 or 5 times because the board just doesn't fit. Now on your C-34, do you have the extra electronics kit with the engine noises and the upgraded board, or are you running the stock receiver without the sound kit? Because that other one is much bigger, and it really just doesn't want to fit in the hole. It takes up all the space. So I had a real hard time on my B-14 getting it all to fit.
I have to drink water every 5 minutes or else I will pass out.
No, you won't.
I feel like I will.
It is warm in the garage. Yeah, what'd you do that for?
I don't know. I was trying to just do this.
Did anyone ever tell you that you're strange?
All the time.
Definitely. She's a strange girl.
What's your favorite candy, Daddy?
I don't know. I like
You're
I
on
like
a
a lot of
diet,
things. I don't eat candy. But if I had to eat candy, I like gummies. I like things that are gummy.
There's gummies in here.
Yeah, but we're not opening it
Cubes.
either. I like gummies, and I like malted milk balls. Like, you know what I'm talking about? Like Whoppers?
Oh, Whoppers.
Whoppers are
I
good.
thought you were talking about like the milk inside something.
No. No, I'm not. Also, like a Cadbury cream egg. I'm always down for a Cadbury cream egg. Heck yeah.
What if they made those but keto?
Keto? Keto?
Yeah, I meant keto.
They're never going to make that keto. There's no way.
What if I made it keto?
If you can make it keto, I'll pay you.
Okay. I'll make like 50,000 of those.
Airsoft for Life says Whoppers too. Whoppers. That's where it's at.
I also like Whoppers.
Whoppers are great.
I like also Blueberry Sour Patch Kids.
Blueberry. Are you straightening out the instructions for us? How pleasant of you. Alright, so now it's time to put some bearings in these cups. These are the steering cups. There's so many bearings. There's 2 pairings for each one of these. It's so well supported.
If you hear, this is wonderful noise.
Wonderful noise.
If you can even hear it.
I don't know. We're not doing a ASMR stream here.
Somebody on TikTok calls it asthma.
Asthma. One of them there asthma streams. Raystar 60 amp ESC. I've seen those. That's a big old ESC for a C-34, buddy. Yeah, chop the engine bay to fit. So I don't have a FlySky receiver. I have a Radio Link RC4GS, and I thought about putting those in my WPLs, but my kids play with them so much that it just doesn't make any sense for me to use my radio on the WPLs. Okay, so we want the steering knuckles to face out toward the diff.
Oh, look at these stickers.
Are you about the sticker life?
Yer. Oh wait, I said I wouldn't say yer.
But you did.
I just said it
did
again. Nah. You said not to say yer. Oh, I said it again.
Trailing videos are my ASMR. Have you seen the Grape Ape Stage 2 trail video? I cut out all the noise though. Like, I always think about that. I'm like, man, I'd like to hear this electric motor in my truck. And then I go to record it, and there's so much like wind and background noise that I hate it.
All of my ASMR videos are people putting makeup on.
Yeah, well, I'm not so into makeup.
Or pretending to put makeup on the person who's watching.
And yeah, so I was going to ask PJM, do you have any recommendations for Airsoft for Life on motors, since you have dropped an ESC into your C-34? Because I have not motor swapped.
My toe still hurts from earlier.
Your toe still hurts from earlier.
Yeah.
It's good to know. Thank you for the insight. I appreciate that.
Was that TMI?
No, it was enough.
It was.
It was acceptable. Acceptable.
It was.
Can you tell me what kind of screw goes in the top of this?
It was MI. What are you building?
I'm on the top of the axle. So that's this screw, steering axle top shell. Does it say? Of course it doesn't say. Why would it tell me? It's going to make me guess. All right, that's fine. I'll guess.
Truck hopper.
Nope, that's not it.
Driving mirror.
We're going to go with this kind.
We're going to go with. We aren't sure, but we're going to go with this kind.
Ah, get out of there.
I am the queen of the eggs.
The queen of the eggs, huh?
That didn't sound right.
You're a weirdo, that's for sure.
Nah.
That is for sure. Yeah, so, let's see. Yeah, I really enjoyed making that trailer video in Paladuro.
Guess what, Daddy?
What?
We were playing in the sprinklers in the trampoline this morning.
Sure. That sounds right.
I threw a basketball.
Yeah.
Mommy caught it.
Yeah.
And hit herself in the stomach.
That sounds like your mother.
And then she said, I hit myself right in the gushers.
In the gushers? Wow, that's...
Because it was a little bit.
Maybe sometime we'll have Mama on a live stream.
She has a podcast.
She can say crazy things while we build trucks.
We should have Bubba on the live stream.
Yeah.
And he would be like, I like trucks.
I like the trucks.
He likes trucks, actually.
He does. My son is all about the truck life. More so than me.
Life.
That dude is... Anything truck, he's all into.
That's why we bought him all truck birthday presents.
Most of his birthday presents do involve trucks.
I'm excited to give him presents tomorrow.
Yeah, I bet you are, sister. So since we're on the topic of WPL, you know, they have that, I don't remember what the model number is that they are calling it, but they have that like super secret one that looks like it's going to be a military 6x. What do you guys think that's going to turn out to be? Is it going to be what it looks like in the silhouette photo? Or have you even seen it? Because I'm super excited to see what it is.
Why is my mouth watering for candies?
I don't know why. You tell me.
Because I like sour stuff.
Okay, look, we have axles.
Can I feel?
Yeah.
They're hot.
Yep.
From your hands.
They're warm because my hands have warmed them.
Feel my hands.
Okay.
Warm.
Ah, they're sticky.
From the
Why are your
sweat.
hands so wet?
From the sweat.
That is so strange.
Because I've been holding my egg.
No. Alright, let's put these back in. I'm going to put these little retention nuts in with the drive shafts. Keep those out for later. Alright. Let us
I have an egg in my eye.
start building the frame.
I have an egg in my eye.
You got an egg in your eye. You got two of these? Ah, there are two of those. Okay.
I have 2 mustaches.
I must ask you a question.
What?
Oh, I wasn't serious.
I take everything seriously.
So this does come with the little default 200 series cam, the 240, and this is the 2-speed transmission, which I remember also that when I put the first one of these together, I didn't put the shift servo in on my other kit. That was a good time. I had to take it all apart to get down to the shift
I
servo.
have a weird question.
Okay.
The first person to ever milk a cow, what were they thinking?
Yum? I don't know. I mean, I guess if you didn't have any food and you milked a cow and you figured out that you could drink it, you'd be pretty excited.
But how would they know that?
I mean, baby cows drink it, right?
Yeah.
So they'd know it's edible
but
at some level.
It's kind of weird.
Well, nobody refutes the weirdness.
What
That's
is
for sure.
raw milk?
It's just milk, child.
It says it's banned in some countries.
That's because it's not pasteurized and you can get sick.
Ah, that's why it's called raw milk. I don't want to get E. coli again.
Well, I don't want you to either. All right. What are you doing? Why are you being so strange? What are you being so strange for?
Because I'm strange.
So, if I did paint this truck, what color do you think I should paint it?
Pink.
You really want to paint it pink?
Pink everything.
I don't think so.
Asthma.
I've already painted, so I painted Project Toyota. I painted it teal for Mama.
Yeah.
Because the deal was, oh, I'm not going to buy any more trucks. And then a truck showed up, and I'm like, oh, that's the one I told you I was going to paint teal. That's a different thing.
Did Mommy tell you about her podcast?
Yes?
Stubbers.
What did you say?
Stubbers.
That doesn't make any sense.
I meant stubbles.
Stubbles?
I have no idea what I'm saying. There are 5 viewers.
Yep.
So many viewers.
Yeah, thank you all for hanging in there and watching.
And yet, on my videos on TikTok, I only get 2.
Yes.
Probably because I post a lot.
You do. An awful lot. That doesn't seem right. It seems wrong.
Why?
Well, the servo doesn't seem to want to line up with the horn. Doesn't make any sense.
I am scratching my belly.
Yes. Not only good at RC, an expert in the history of milking cows. That's okay. I've actually never milked a cow. Have any of you milked a cow?
I have.
You've not milked a cow.
In the Science Museum. I have. Because they have this...
Oh, they have that fake cow in the Science Museum? You're talking about the fake cow?
Yes.
Well, everybody's milked the fake cow.
Not everybody.
Most people have.
Kylo hasn't. Kylo really likes the dinosaurs.
Yeah, my son is into trucks and dinosaurs. That is for true.
He pretended to be a dinosaur on the trampoline, and he always came for me.
Yeah,
he
I don't.
like running towards me.
I don't remember what model the 6x6s are. I do not remember.
I am scratching my belly.
That's great. Good for
Because
you.
I have an itch.
Congratulations. I'm happy for you, child.
You always get itches on your belly, and then you like put your shirt up
That's the right way to scratch a belly itch.
while you're working, and then we always make fun of you for it.
The Philippines. What's it like over there? I've always wondered. I've met a lot of people from the Philippines. Very friendly. Some of the best people, but I've never been there.
Somebody said something
I've
about
heard good
horses
things.
and cows.
You're scared of horses and cows. Now, I have taken care of horses.
I like ponies.
Having lived in Texas, it's kind of mandatory to have taken care of horses.
And also skunks. Take care of skunks.
You don't take care of skunks. Skunks take care of you. That's what happens.
Did you know if you get squirted by a skunk that you bathe in ketchup?
That doesn't always work.
Sometimes.
No, not very often.
I saw it on Curious George.
Well, Curious George is the authority on skunk spray.
They also said tomato paste.
Tomato.
No, they're not British.
Tomato paste.
That's the way that Peppa Pig says it.
Oink.
Tomato. That's not how it does it. It
How
goes.
does Peppa Pig oink? Oh, no, that's Daddy Pig.
No, that's you when you snore.
So, what I hear you saying, PJM Collectibles, is that it's basically Texas. It's sweaty and hot and humid, and, well, ours is very dusty.
I'm leaving you again
Where are you going?
to go get something.
Put that egg away, please. Oh, yeah.
Oh well.
That's for Easter, child.
Mommy said I can have one. Bubba already opened his.
Oh, well, that shouldn't happen. Since she's gone, we'll try to make some headway here.
What did you say?
Yep, I'm going to try to speed up because you're not here. So I've got the frame rails out. I know I need that battery bin. I've got the servo connected to the motor. And I was going to say, PJM, since you are in the Philippines, I bet shipping from WPL is way better in the Philippines than it is in the United States. I bet it doesn't take anywhere near as long to get your order in from the Philippines. It must be pretty cool. All right. Gonna make sure I get all of the components in correctly. Because, again, the instructions are kind of incomplete. Yeah, the tires actually on this kit, PJM, are the kit tires for sure. The disappointing thing about the tires and wheels that come with it is it does have the white wheels. I'll paint them at some point, I'm sure. I'm not going to leave those white. I'm just not a fan of the white plastic wheels. Now, if I was going to leave the body white and blue, maybe I'd keep it. Dan, I don't know if you want to get me started about 3D printers. I have a lot of opinions. I'll give them to you. Hold on. What are you doing, Pepe?
Sour spray.
I'm trying to find these plastics that I need here. Okay.
Ah, sour.
Yes, that is the intention.
The intention of sour spray.
I'm trying to find the plastic piece for the motor. Must be right
That's
here.
apple spray.
Have a seat, child.
Okay.
Yeah, so since you asked Dan and you opened this can of worms. 3D printers, man, it really depends on what you're doing and what you want to do. I own I have owned a Prusa. I've owned an Ender. I currently have in my possession a CR10, which is the large Ender. Behind me, I have an Anycubic resin, the Photon Mono. So I've kind of done it all as far as all the different kinds. The only one that I haven't done is the laser lithography, and I don't intend to because that's expensive.
Do you want one, Daddy?
Oh, no, thank you.
Spray?
No, I'm good.
That's sour.
Yeah, it is sour.
Very, very, very sour. Can I skip school tomorrow?
No.
It's Bubba's birthday.
No.
Sour.
Yes, child. Of course it's sour. It's in the name.
Bubba said that he wanted a new house.
Well, that's cool. Good for him. He can keep wanting. That's interesting, PJM. I did not realize you guys had to do it that way. I wonder. I guess I don't know why China doesn't ship to you directly. It would seem like that would be easier to do over there.
What do they have to do?
It says that they have to get their rigs from online shopping sites.
Huh.
So they don't. I guess you can't order directly from China. You've got to do it from somewhere that already stocks it in the Philippines. That's crazy. That seems
Now we
really
have 4
inconvenient
here.
for you.
Now we have 4 viewers.
Yep.
Who left?
Oh, it's okay. People are coming and going. We're taking a long time because you're sitting there eating candy.
Kind of just wanted to be in video, not really build.
Oh, now you tell me the truth, huh?
Yeah. I always tell the truth after like a few days.
But yeah, Dan, as far as like getting into 3D printing, a Prusa is a good investment. Pepe, you're getting it all over my parts.
Sorry.
See?
I'm licking my hand.
Prusa is a good investment, especially the one with the auto bed leveling. Can't go wrong with that.
I'm gonna drink this.
Okay. We have to build some shocks real quick.
Look at all that yumminess.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Work. It's so yummy. And sour.
You're so strange, child. Who else's kid is into this sour stuff lately? Like, it's all about sour candy. I don't know why. But everything's about sour candy. Somehow.
Also slime lickers.
Yeah, sour candy.
Too sour that I had to drink. Had to.
Had to had it. I had another one of these screws somewhere. I'm now...
Maybe you dropped it.
No, I didn't drop it. I know that I did not drop it. I did relocate it because I wasn't sure what it's for. And now I only have 3 out of the 4 that I know I need.
Is it in this bag?
Nope. It's somewhere. It's somewhere here. This much I know.
What did you do while I was gone?
Continued building the truck.
Do you know what I can do while you're pooping?
What? What are we talking about, child? You know we're on a live stream, right? Like, we probably shouldn't talk about that.
You brought me on here.
Yeah, I'm, sometimes I'm second guessing it.
You should. A lot of times.
Yeah, thank you, Airsoft for Life. I'm trying. It's a lot of fun to do videos for the channel. I really appreciate the opportunity to be able to do this and share it with everybody. And yes, the kids will definitely... What are you doing? Are you using the stream as a mirror?
No, I'm looking at the chat.
Yeah, the kids will definitely be making an appearance more often than not. The children are all over the place.
Especially Bubba. I made 3 or 5 TikTok videos today.
5 TikTok videos. That's too many TikTok videos.
I'm obsessed with TikTok, okay?
Like every other child your age.
Mommy followed me on TikTok.
Yeah, so I guess you're talking about like, I don't know, you guys may not have Banggood and stuff over there, but...
You should get TikTok, Daddy.
Oh, no, thank you. But I guess that's what you're talking about by shopping sites, PJM?
But you can choose interests.
What if my interest is not TikTok?
There's science and technology.
Ah! I dropped a spring!
Do you want me to get it for you? It sounded like a fart.
No, I got it. What did you just say?
It sounded like a fart.
Wow.
Because I fart a lot.
Yes, Airsoft for Life, they are a very large part of it. Is everybody going to do the RC four-wheel drive Go Scale Day on the 1st of next month with their families? I'm going to take mine, for sure. We're going to go drive trucks, take a lot of video, and have a good time.
Where?
They're doing a special thing on Instagram. Instantgram.
How did I not know this?
I don't know. But it's a... You know, you post pictures of you and your family going and doing scale stuff on that day, go drive trucks and things. And they do some giveaways. But
What
it should be fun.
giveaways?
I don't know what they're giving away, actually.
What if they're giving away an iPhone 12?
I doubt that's going to be the case, considering that company makes trucks. I assume it's going to be something truck related.
I'm surprised that you don't own any iPhone products.
I'm not going to get into why I don't own any Apple products.
Why?
Just suffice it to say, there are no
Why?
Apple products in this house.
No. Mine is Android. Daddy's is Android. Mommy's is Android. Even Kylo's phone is Android.
Yeah, it's all Android for a reason.
I have no idea what that reason is.
Yeah, PJM, I've actually never ordered from anything other than, well, I order some retailers directly, but I do most of my shopping from Amazon because it's just so convenient. But I see stuff on Banggood that I really want to get. What I really want to try it out sometime. I just can't bite the bullet.
I'm gonna take a nap.
You take a nap? Are you not gonna help me?
No.
Don't sleep on here,
Bye.
child. Child,
What?
what are you doing?
Nothing. I'm sleeping.
What would you like to talk about, Peyton? She has no idea.
I'm boring. What about that time that Mama stepped in something that you made?
This doesn't make any sense. Maybe you shouldn't tell stories on here. I'm kind of concerned that you're just gonna. No, let's not talk about any of that, child.
Okay.
We're on a live stream. It's kind of like there's certain things you can't talk about.
Okay.
I promise I raised her better than this.
I don't think you did. I think you raised me to be a weirdo, like you and Mommy.
Cash on delivery? PJM, they do cash on delivery? I have never ordered anything that's cash on delivery.
What is that?
I don't think anybody in the United States does that anymore, unless it's to shipping to a business. And Airsoft for Life.
Oh, now we have 5 viewers.
We do. My wife always complains at me because there seems to always be these packages showing up at our house. I don't know where they come from, how they get here.
Yeah.
I have no idea how that happens.
It's a place called Amazon.
It's a lot of places, actually.
Oh, I have a story.
Do you? Is it going
About
to be
my
terrible?
thumb.
About your thumb? What did you do to your thumb?
My nail.
Oh, yeah.
You tell it though.
Well, it's your story.
I don't.
What did you
don't-
do?
I put on fake nails and it wouldn't come off. So it finally came off, and then a little piece.
Stayed on.
Yeah, stayed on.
Cautionary tale.
What does that mean?
That means other people learn from your story. Don't put on fake nails and leave them like that.
Yeah, don't put fake nails and leave them like that. Because I was trying to get it off, and it did.
What?
It did come off, but it just left a little mark.
And it got infected.
Yeah,
And it was
got
painful.
infected.
And it was not cool. And no more fake nails for this girl.
Also, I have a story about Claire
Ooh.
and me.
What about it?
One time, we were playing Just Dance. Or we were having a sleepover.
That must have been a long time ago because
I was having a party at her house or something. For her birthday.
I don't remember you guys having Just Dance
It
at
was
any
for-
point.
It was for her birthday.
Okay. Sure. We'll go with that.
But it was the Just Dance part was when she didn't have the couch that she has now.
Oh, okay.
It was
All
just
right.
the 2 chairs. Our live stream is just connecting, kind of.
Is it?
It was like doing the little thingy.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, PJM, I got my Red Cat V8, Gen 8 V2. That one.
Shout out to
The
Claire.
Great Bait. I got mine from Amazon as well. It was the best place to get it. I will say, though, that if I had to do it over again, I might get it from TeamRedCatShop.com. Rob over there is a real cool guy, and you get a cool 10% discount on all parts you order after you bought a vehicle from his site. Yeah. Yes, shout out to Claire indeed. Holmes Hobbies price increase tomorrow, so I picked one up for a future build. I thought about it too. I have a couple of Holmes motors in the shop already, so I don't think I need any more. But need is a strong word.
Okay, back to Claire.
What about Claire?
So I was at her birthday party, and her cat threw up on the floor,
That's terrific.
and she didn't clean it up
Okay, yeah.
until after I left.
Sure.
Which was like a few hours, and she stepped in it
Sure,
and
yeah.
stuff like that.
That's
She
normal.
didn't even clean it up. And we had chocolate chip pancakes with chocolate whipped cream.
This story seems a little all over the place.
Oh, I have another.
All right, Airsoft for life. We'll look for you when you get back.
Okay, I have another story. One time, me and Claire were playing hide and seek.
Yep. Yep.
And I hid behind
And
the
she
counters.
seeked.
Yeah, I hid behind the counters in the kitchen. And I was trying so hard to silent fart.
Oh my gosh, child.
But it ended up being loud.
Oh my goodness.
And this is how
You child. Seriously. Who are your parents?
You.
I'm so concerned for you right
You are
now.
my biological.
I am so irrevocably concerned for you. It's terrifying me. Yeah, and just so everybody knows as well, not only is Holmes going up 10%, about 10% on their prices. I was watching a Harley Design Scale News update the other day, and Red Cat is as well. And I anticipate that a lot of vendors are going to be going up around the same because the cost of materials and the shortage of those materials is become a real problem
I'm
in
gonna
the
do
industry.
a bottle flip.
Onto what?
I did it.
Oh, wow. That was fancy.
Look at this.
All right, let me read this here. That goes into that, goes into that, goes into
Handle.
that.
It says handle.
It surely does.
It's handle.
Those.
While you're reading,
Those. Where are you going?
I'm going to secretly do the renegade over here.
It's not a secret, Joe. People can still see you over there.
Oh. BRB.
Why do you keep leaving me?
I have
Do
to
you
go
not?
to the bathroom.
Do you not love me enough to stay?
I have to go to the bathroom again. I can't control my bladder.
That's I believe that's not true, but
It is true.
yes, PJM. So shortage of materials indeed, and it is mostly because things are made in China. So items like raw aluminum, electronics, those kinds of things that are mostly mass produced in China and shipped here, are far behind because production had to decrease during the pandemic, and B, more expensive because demand went up. So we're kind of paying for it twice right now. I think it'll level off eventually, but for now it's going to be a little bit rough in the market. And so if you've got anything that you want to buy, you've had your eye on, now's a good time to go get it before people start announcing their price increases. Because they surely will, I promise you. Prices are not going to stay what they are for long. All right. Make sure I'm not missing anything on the rear of this chassis. I am. There is a cross member back here. And it goes right about like that. Okay. Gotta put this cross member in. with a couple of screws. Yeah, I don't know what it looks like out there in the Philippines if you guys are having a material shortage as well. But definitely happening this way. Actually, I was looking today at other projects. So I've got the bargain build series, which is coming pretty soon. Hopefully next week you guys can get the first video of Project Frankendrift, which is the first in that build series. And I was looking at some other projects for after. I've got 2 bargain builds lined up, but some stuff for after I get done with those. And I was like, man, I should maybe order this now while the prices are predictable. I didn't do it, so we'll see in a few weeks whenever I go to get something else to work on. We'll see what's happened to prices. I anticipate a sharp increase. A sharp increase indeed. But yeah, again, back on the bargain build subject, I am super stoked for that series to come out, for you guys to see it. Essentially, it's an entire series where we take trucks that are just junkers, right? And I mean junkers. So for this first one, I'm just going to give you guys like a sneak preview of what's going on in it. It's a DHK Nitro Maximus. So this was a Nitro truck, a Nitro monster truck that was just greasy and grimy, had no nitro motor anymore, had mix-match hardware putting it together, a lot of missing parts. The tires, the big beefy tires on it were all like cracked and broken, and it had a stripped spur gear, and half of the mechanical brakes were missing. In fact, it was missing a whole lot of stuff. You could tell it had sat on a shelf for a long time, and somebody just never cared to fix it. So I took it, and I'm making a drift truck out of it.
I'm finally back.
Yes, you are.
Look, I stole Laffy Taffy.
Well, come eat your Laffy Taffy, madam.
I stole them from Bubba.
But anyway, I converted it, and I'll show you in the video, I converted everything to electric on it. I kept the mechanical brake and put it in the rear, so it's got a rear mechanical e-brake now.
Did somebody come back? Yeah.
He's still off buying all of Home's hobby stock while it's affordable.
Buying everything.
Yeah. The MN86KS, I have not seen it. Instructions are far better than the WPL. So the 86KS. I do own an MN99S. I'm assuming the MN86 is that a Defender, like a Land Rover Defender body in a silver? Or what kind of, is it a G-Wagon body? A Mercedes? I don't remember what the 86 is.
I'm eating strawberry Laffy Taffy.
How much candy can you have, child?
3 million pieces.
Should you have and can you have are 2 different things. Okay, I gotta put a couple more screws in. We're getting somewhere now. We're definitely getting somewhere.
Are we?
We are indeed. Indeed we are, madam.
This is very, 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 very sticky.
It's a G-Wagon body. Yeah, that's what I thought. The 86. Actually, over there, you probably can't see it. Kylo,
Want me to get it down?
No, it's okay. My 3-year-old son, he has the 99S. It's a good little, like, you can beat on that rig. It's pretty nice. It goes over more things than you'd expect. I'm pretty pleased with the MN. You can see a lot of similarities between MN and WPL. You can tell they're probably fierce competitors in that part of the market, for sure. But I think it's good competition. It gives us some options. I am all for it. Alright, so we've got axles. We're going to have to put in some suspensions. Indeed we shall. We got to get some links out. Now, I wish this metal kit came with metal links. That would be just superb. But it does not. It comes with plastic links. Luckily, these kits are...
I have a random thing to say.
Okay.
If
I'm
you
terrified right now.
If you have TikTok, please follow me. My username is girly.roblox.account.
Girly Roblox account.
Ew,
Hey, let me see that. Let me see that Yoda over there.
That's what
Yeah, let me see Toyota.
Okay.
The screws are packaged and labeled properly? MN? Goodness, MN, you've got it. You've got it going on. Oh, that's how they did it. I'm having a look at my C-24 to see how it goes together. Okay, I get it now. Thank you. Yeah, man, that's crazy. I wish that WPL would do that. It would make it so much easier on the consumers if they would label and properly give you proper instructions for this stuff. It would be so much better. Yeah, thank you PJM, because it's super fun for me to put something like that together. I am incredibly stoked to be working on unloved RCs. Where are you going, child? Where are you going? What are you doing over there? Stop being so strange. What are you being so strange for?
Mommy raised me this way.
Sometimes I wonder. I'm just sorting my links over here real quick. Have a lot of varying size links.
Are you sure you don't want any salad spread?
I'm sure. Thank you for offering.
Good thing, because I already looked it.
Great. Thank you.
I licked the whole container.
Terrific. Okay, that's those. These are not those. Okay, 2 kinds of links. All right. HPI RS4. I have not messed with an HPI, Dan. If you ever get sick of it, let me know. I've got the Frankendrift build going right now, and then after that, I've got a really super special build that's going to be on there that actually involves a truck that was built originally by Matt at the Scale Builders Guild.
Come over here so I can read the chat.
Okay. It was originally built by Matt over at the Scale Builders Guild, which is going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be Project I'm Not That Guy, because it says I'm that guy right on it. Thanks for stopping by, PJM. Yeah, it's been about an hour. We're trying to make headway on this thing. Hopefully we're done soon. Once I get the links done, I don't think I have too much longer. Can you bring me the Toyota again? I'm going to use it for reference.
Toyota or
The
Toyota?
Toyota.
Toyota.
Yeah, there's a Toyota up there.
Where are your other viewers?
Yeah, a lot of people like to watch us. And we
Yes,
appreciate them greatly.
I guess they don't just like to comment.
Not everybody
Just
wants to
like
comment.
watch.
Some people just want to watch. And that's perfectly fine. You do you.
This person likes to comment a lot.
Yes. Some people are very active and we appreciate them very much.
Yes.
Okay, so,
Because then we can read them.
yep, we can have a conversation. All right, let me get these links straight. I'm just going to turn this sucker over so I can look at it the whole time.
It's a sucker?
It's not a sucker. You can't eat it. As
It
much as
looks
you
like
might
you
want
can
to.
eat it.
As
Looks
much as
like
you
a
might
candy
want to.
bar.
It is not. Indeed, it is not a candy bar.
Look at my dance moves.
Those are awesome dance moves you got there, girlfriend.
I'm not a girlfriend.
Girl?
No.
He's my friend.
I'm a strange girl.
True.
I'm a stranger. I'm a stranger. Stranger danger.
You're
Okay.
something, child, that's for sure.
Okay. Bye.
Where are you going?
I'm going inside for the night.
Oh, she's not coming back, people. Bye,
I
Peyton.
might come back if I want to.
She might come back if she wants to. Okay.
Staying inside.
Trying to pick all the screws out properly here. Yeah, I actually took Frankendrift out yesterday to get the running footage for the video I'm going to show you guys next week. And, yeah, it was a good time. Of course, I'm not a drifter. I'm going to make that comment right now. I am in no way a professional RC drifter. Make fun of me all you want when you see the video. It's fine, I get it. that's interesting. How are we attaching these? Oh. Oh, I did it wrong. Thanks, WPL, for the superior instructions. Indeed I did. Indeed I did do it incorrectly. That's okay. I caught it in time. Gotta love WPL, man. Their motto is, you figure it out. No, they're great. Actually, I've talked to their customer service recently. Because when this came, I kind of wondered how it got here. They're actually really cool people over there. So I know they don't intentionally give me shoddy instructions. But I'm going to have to go check out one of those newer MN kits. If PJM was saying that they have good instructions on the MN kits, I'm going to have to check one out. Give it a shot. The MN99 that I have was a ready to run. So I don't know anything about instructions on it other than the like gluing the lights and things in. But yeah. So other than tiny trucks, what is everybody else out there into? You guys do FPV drones? Do you do no prep drag? Are you into like boats and planes? What other kinds of stuff do you guys get into? I'm looking at other aspects of the hobby, and I'm not sure. I'm just not sure what I might like yet. I haven't done enough of it to be really sure of myself when it comes to that. So I want to know what you guys are into. Let me know. I gotta find these axle housing caps that are in this bag. Looks like. Where be you? Right here. There's that. Should be two of those. There's the other one. I wish those were metal. However, no, they are not. Alas, no. Metal they are not. Alright. The axles, it looks like we're going to be putting this one this way. Which means that this is going to go that way. Okay. We are talking about... So I'm used to leaf sprung trucks from WPL. This is the first 4-link one that I've put together. Let me see what I got. We've got long screws that go in from there and out to, and I don't know. It really doesn't say. There's nothing on the bottom side for it to attach to. Okay, we're going to hope for the best. It's going to be these. We'll see what they attach to. It's not showing any plastic to retain this on the bottom. It's just showing a screw. I guess it threads itself. Nope. It surely does not thread itself. Man, I've wanted to buy a Losi, Dan. You're gonna make me have to buy a Losi, aren't you? I've seen them and I'm very interested. Very, very interested in a Losi. Oh, there we go. That's what I'm looking for right there. But yeah, I'm super interested in Losi. I just haven't bit the bullet and done it yet. But I'm not above it. thread lock on that. So they've got the Baja Ray and they've got the Rock Ray. I think I want to say they have another Ray, but I don't remember what it is. Do you like your Baja Ray? That's the question. Was it worth the purchase? I'm going to say it probably was, but I want to know what you think. Oh, come on, get in there. There's a bunch of different size screws in this kit. So, okay, one other thing while we're talking about WPL's instruction sets. The metal kit is not reflected at all in these instructions. So it's giving me instructions on the plastic kit. So it just told me to put these threaded plastic screws into this metal axle. And then it would just hold it. Don't trust it. If it looks wrong, don't do it. Fast out of the box, Dan. I'm looking at a laser nut. What do you think of a laser nut? I think a laser nut would be all kinds of fun to drive, honestly. I would be super into driving a laser nut. I don't know anybody that has one. I'd really like to see one run before I bite that bullet. But I think it would be a good time. All right. Paint up a new body. What kind of paint do you use, Dan? Let me know.
Kylo's coming out.
Kylo, is he clothed?
Oh,
Son, you might want to put a shirt on.
it's okay. It's okay.
It's okay? You think it's all right?
Yeah.
You're okay with it?
No, it's alright. Is that guy back?
No, it's all right.
It's okay. It's me.
It's just you.
Yeah.
No big deal.
And me.
Just Kylo and Peyton. But anyway, I was saying I like Tamiya paints, Dan. Tamiya spray paint, man. Can't beat it. This stuff is great.
I can beat it.
Can you?
Yeah.
What are you eating?
Herbs.
Out of a Easter egg?
That was it.
You want to sit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kylo's gonna be the special guest now.
Special other guest,
Yeah.
Kylo.
What?
What's tomorrow, son?
Present.
Presents?
Yeah. See, tomorrow's present. See, we're here. How we here?
Yeah? Is that what we're doing?
By the way, he has candy all over his hands.
Well, that's not. He's 3. What's happening, buddy?
Kylo.
You hear the laser nut has a diff issue? I haven't heard about that.
Yeah.
I would imagine the diffs go through a lot of wear. A lot of wear in a laser nut.
Okay.
Slow down on the nerds, Joe.
Kylo drank all my water. Yeah. Then we do this.
It's a truck, buddy.
Oh, it's got gas in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
It's so small. Kylo. What? Can I whisper? Tell you a secret? Yeah.
Watch this.
Daddy.
What?
What are you doing?
I'm putting a truck together, son. What are you doing?
There we go. Seaweed. Oh. It's your birthday.
Tomorrow is your birthday. Yes. Tomorrow is your birthday.
that to say.
How old will you be, son?
Birthday. Birthday. Say 3. 3.
Spastics. They have that at my local hobby shop. I have not tried it.
What's spastic?
A brand of paint.
I always wanted paint pins. Okay, take this.
What, buddy?
I did paint.
Oh, don't break it. Don't break it before I put it together, son.
Now,
They replaced the truck
Asthma.
on the back. Daddy, hey, this is mine.
That is okay. That's your truck, sure.
It's Cece's truck. Yeah. It's Daddy's truck.
I have a truck.
We all have trucks, buddy.
I have a truck.
But we'll have a truck now.
Truck's not done yet, son.
Yeah, it's my truck and Daddy's truck and Cece's truck.
You know, now that you say that, Dan,
No,
I kind of remember something about the
Daddy.
shims.
They can need that right now.
I'll be right back. Watch Kylo for me.
All right.
All right.
I remember something about it being improperly shimmed from the factory. Now that you say
Hey,
it,
Daddy, remember this?
that is one of the last steps of the truck, son.
Yeah, this is it.
It's gonna be a bit till we get to there.
Daddy, this. Yeah.
I think we're gonna get to where we put the axles on, and then we may have to stop because it's taking me longer than I thought it would to put this thing together.
Yeah.
But we've almost got the axles ready to put under it.
Yeah. Hey, Daddy.
Yes, son?
What is that for?
That is for putting the camper shell on it when we're done.
Yeah, it's for me. That's for me.
It's for you?
Yeah, no, he's
Why is it for you?
Do you want that went to camera?
What am I doing with the camera?
Yeah.
Well, we're on the internet right now, buddy.
Yeah.
You got candy stuck to your arm. Boop.
Good. No.
Children.
What?
Yeah, you.
Look at
Don't pull on the cord, okay?
Hey, Daddy, did it work? There's Babby.
Yeah?
It's there.
Is that what that is?
Yeah, there's Babby.
All right. So, let's get this on there. And Dan, what color are you going to paint it with the spastics? That is a good question, too.
Yeah. I need to get it off.
You going away, buddy?
So I'll be back.
You be back?
Yeah.
All right, if you say so, man.
Okay. I'll be back.
Oh, children. Almost got this front axle in. Almost. Not quite, but almost. Who is it now? Nobody? I guess nobody. All right. So you put these arms on. We've almost, see, we've got the axle moving now on the 4-link. Because it does have a full front 4-link. It's not just a 3-link. And then you put the dampeners on the outside. We will have a fully suspended front suspension. One more screw. And we can replicate the same thing in the back. And then it's just a matter of electronics and a couple other small things. I am going to have to solder the motor on. So the motors don't come with leads soldered. So I'm going to have to solder it on as well. Alright, there we go. We have a metal differential in the front. And then basically we're going to rinse and repeat for the rear. Candy blue with holographic graphics. How are you going to do the holographics? let me know. I'm thinking about buying another vinyl cutter. I used to own a business where we made vinyl signs, so I'm pretty familiar with the process of running a vinyl cutter. I just haven't owned one in several years, but I'm thinking about getting another one to get back into it with this hobby. I do already own a laser, but there's just some things you can't cut out with a laser that a vinyl cutter comes in handy for sure. I assume you're probably going to do holographic vinyl, because that seems way easier than any kind of paint. But if you're doing it with paint, I'll definitely be interested to know how that's happening, because I want to try it. All right. Now that I know how the links go, I don't have to spend so much time figuring it out. So these are going in a whole lot faster than the fronts. Yeah, I'm still debating internally about a laser nut, Dan, for sure. I see one at the hobby shop every time I go, and I'm like, gosh, that would be such a beast on some of the dirt we have here, because although I love crawlers and I have found some good places to crawl, where we live is a flat desert. So the laser nut is perfect for that terrain. I'm just like, I'm not always a fan of speed. I started out my RC habit. I'm going to call it a habit because it's not a hobby at that point. I started out my RC habit by getting fast nitro trucks was how I started. And I remember breaking things just all of the time because they were fast. There was one point which I broke a nitro stampede in half. It just got too far away from me, and it went over a small, I'm not going to say ravine, but like a valley. And when it hit the other side of it, it literally broke the chassis in half. And I just remember being so disappointed. And I was a lot younger. And I couldn't afford to fix it. So I remember being super disappointed for a long time that I had broke my truck and just... It seemed like every time I turned around I was breaking something on that nitro stampede. So I've kind of veered away from fast things, and now that I'm back into it pretty heavy, kind of getting back into fast things. I'm enjoying it a little bit. I've got the Wendigo, which I haven't done a review on, but that Red Kit Wendigo can book it when it wants to. I'm running I want to say it's a 3300 kV Holmes motor in it, and 120 amp ESC, and it's too fast for that chassis. For two solid axles, it's too fast. It will just flip over every time you hit it. But it is still fun. I've got it tuned down a little bit so that it's at least drivable, but it's still fun. You can do donuts all day with it now. I have actually the RC4GS transmitter that I have has the gyro receivers, so that helps a little. But still, it takes some skill to drive it, for sure. Okay, I've almost got all the screws into this one. And then we'll put it under the rear. We'll put a couple of drive shafts in. I may put the electronics in before I do the drive shafts so that I can get that soldering done. But in order to do that, I'm going to have to get a battery put in it because it doesn't tell you the direction of the rotation of the motor. So you've got to guess. So it's better to put the battery in and guess with a little bit of knowledge than to not. All right. Couple screws will get this under the rear. Thank you, everybody, for hanging in there and watching with me. I know it's been a lot of watching me make mistakes building this thing. That's half the fun, though. You get to watch me do it, so you don't have to. Learn from my mistakes, everybody. I don't think I offset these axles properly. That's okay. It's not going to matter that much. Alright, let's extend this. Get that in there. Put a screw in that side. They certainly do, Dan. You are not kidding at all. In fact, the Frankendrift over there is a pretty quick little rig, and it found the camera every time. I hit the camera on the Gobi tripod, or the Joby tripod, at least 4 times while I was filming that footage. And I promise, in the video, you'll get to see that. I'm not going to strip it out of there. It's kind of funny. I'm not going to pretend to be an expert drift car driver, so you can see me wreck it. That's fine. And the same with the Wendigo. I was driving it in the front yard the other day because I haven't got to do the review footage, but I have messed with it quite a bit. Yes, suspension. And it ran right into a like a wooden barrier, broke a tie rod end. Like 5 minutes into driving it for the day, every time, without fail. Absolutely. All right, let's assemble some drive shafts, which I'm going to loosely fit, and then we're going to call that a day because I'm going to have to do some soldering stuff, and I don't want you guys to have to watch me solder this. But really, all that's left on this chassis is to set the electronics in and put the body on. So we're not far off. I'm just going to build these drive shafts quickly, which requires a bag of springs. Here we go. I had these CV drive shafts. Actually, Red Cat sent them to me as a replacement because my Wendigo blew up a drive shaft like its first time out. So they were very kind and sent me a replacement set of CVs. But I was on the trail with them because I wound up putting them in my Gen 8 V2. You might have seen those in the Stage 2 build video. And the pin fell out. You know, they didn't have retainer springs, but still somehow the pin found its way out of them through the retainer spring and dropped the CV completely. So I have removed the CVs from the Grape Ape, and I am running just standard metal universals, and they seem to be working well. I don't know why. I've never had a CV fall apart that way on the trail when it had a proper spring retainer, but those did, man. There's one. Where's the cup for the other side? There's another cup. CVs are fun to put together. By fun, I mean frustrating. Because of that. You drop them all the time. There's always bits falling off. I have to hold it with my mouth because it's easier. Alright, get in there. You can do it. Find the hole. Here we go. Come on now. No! Failboat. There we go. Sometimes you gotta wiggle the CV a little bit. Just give it a little wiggle waggle. No, come on, man. I had it almost in there. There's just enough play to make it near impossible for it to hold itself in while you put the pin in. You've got to hold the cup and the pin and the middle swivel. Come on now. Get in there, pin. It's definitely a little dance. Get in there. You can do it. It wants to. It sees it. There we go. Got it. Come on now. There we go. That's in. Sorry about that. I had to concentrate really hard to get that CV. Alright, so we got one drive shaft in. That's all we need. One drive shaft. We're going to have to turn this motor a little bit because the flat is on the wrong side. Ah, here we go. It's kind of hard to turn by hand, but I got it. Let's get a couple of retention pins. All right. I'm just going to put the rear on for now, and then we're probably going to call it a day. Because I'll have to get the battery out and tested in order to validate that this works. Come on now. It doesn't want to go. It doesn't want to go. There's not enough play in this system. Doesn't want to go at all. All right, put this in. No! Spun on me. Alright. Get this dog bone back in there. See if I can't. Oh, it doesn't want to fit this way either. Man, this is tight tolerance. Alright, we got it. Alright, everybody. We've got the chassis somewhat built. I've got one more drive shaft to do. I've got a little bit of soldering work to do. But it's been almost 2 hours, so we're going to call it a night. I am tired of sitting in this chair. But thank you all so much for joining me on this first ever live build. I know it's just a simple WPL, but it's been a lot of fun. Thank you for having my kids on and, sitting through their stories and listening to them. I really appreciate it. Appreciate everybody out there watching the channel and how much love you guys have shown over the last month. We're very new, but it feels like we definitely have a family growing out there, and we're very happy about that. Happy to see it. Love to see it grow further, and love to keep giving you guys videos that you guys love to watch. So thank you so much for allowing me to do this and giving me the opportunity and hanging in there through this live stream. And until the next one, we will catch you all later.